On open enrollment, Mr. President, it was a bitter, stressful weekend for millions of Americans, but you'd never guess it listening to Donald Trump. Let's start with open enrollment, which began Saturday. If you look at the papers this weekend, the phrase that everyone used was sticker shock, sticker shock. While Donald Trump is bragging about remodeling bathrooms at the White House, Americans are panicking about how they will afford health care next year. I read an article from ABC News that interviewed a photographer from Utah who gets her health care through ACA. She will go from paying $495 a month, already outrageous, to $2,100 a month, an increase more than 4 times. It's more than a mortgage. And that is Donald Trump's America. Americans pay more for health care than they do on their mortgage. It's outrageous, and it just puts an anchor around the financial anchor around the ankles of every family. And what is Donald Trump doing in the middle of all this, this horrible sticker shock crisis that people are just feeling so awful about? Well, if you watched Donald Trump this weekend on 60 Minutes, you saw a president utterly dismissive of the pain his policies have caused working people. While people are paying more for everyday expenses, Donald Trump went on TV to insist that everything is fine. He claimed yet again that we have no inflation in this country. The only problem, that's a lie. Trump, talk to the average American and tell them they have no inflation as they're paying more for everything. Particularly this weekend, they learned how much more they're paying for health care. And inflation has accelerated, actually accelerated, since the start of Trump's trade war. Donald Trump also celebrated that grocery prices are going down. Which grocery store does he shop in? Probably none. But when Donald Trump celebrates that grocery prices are going down, it's a surprise to people who actually shop at grocery stores, because they're seeing prices go up and up and up. And when Donald Trump was asked what he's doing to end the shutdown, he said his usual nonsense, it's the other side's fault, utterly ridiculous. Donald Trump is the president. People look to him to negotiate, to fix problems. Finally, I will note this. Donald Trump was also asked several times what his plan is for fixing health care. And what was his answer? Pure gibberish, because he doesn't have a plan for health care. The only plan Republicans have for health care seems to be to eliminate it, and then to tell working people to go figure it out on their own. That's not a health care plan. That's cruel. But it's what Republicans have tried to do with health care for decades. We all remember the moment when John McCain rebuked his party to preserve it. Democrats have been very clear from the start. We need to lower people's health care costs. We need to reopen the government. We need to extend the ACA premium credits. That is what a majority of Americans want.